Hello, beautiful people. Today we are diving into the famous quote attributed by Albert Einstein, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. This concept applies to all areas of your life, including personal growth, relationships. So let's explore and dive right into it, okay? The definition of insanity, this can impact us and we can break free from unproductive patterns. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are noticing the background today, it's because I'm on a mini vacation here in Joshua Tree, California, beautiful Joshua Tree. This place is very known for its spiritual vibes, and I'm here to soak it all in. Even though it's over 100 degrees, so I thought I'd switch it up a little bit and share this beautiful backdrop. If you guys can see, that's Joshua Tree back there. What does the definition of insanity mean? Einstein's definition of insanity highlights the repeating of and same actions, expecting a different result, a different outcome. Right? It's a powerful reminder that if you want different results, we need to change our approach. This idea is relevant to many aspects of my life, from career choices, personal habits, especially in our relationships. So, some of the impacts of repeating patterns in your life. So, let's start with personal growth, right? Repeating unproductive behaviors can hinder our development and prevent us from reaching our full potential. So, I think of an example, right? So, if you're constantly procrastinating and expecting to be productive without changing your habits or routines, you're likely to remain stuck. And I'm sure we've all been there and kind of know what that's like, especially when we're kind of half in, half out. I like to call straddling the fence. Yeah, that can cause some big challenges. You just got to make that full commitment and make sure that you're fully changing, which is going to make all the difference in the world. In our professional lives, sticking to the same strategies, like without adapting to new challenges, can lead to stagnation. For example, using outdated methods and say like a fast evolving industry, expecting to stay competitive, um, is a classic case of Einstein's definition of insanity. Um, the impacts of repeating patterns in relationships. Okay, because this is important. Like in relationships, I'm sure you guys can all relate to this. I know that I can. There's a common scenario where many people face dating the same type of person, or it just feels like we're always dating someone similar. It's like Seven Up, Sprite. What is it? Fanta. What's that new one? All they like all Sierra Mist, right? So this pattern often leads to like the same relationship issues. So let's give an example. Like you tend to date emotionally unavailable partners, expecting a fulfilling relationship without addressing the underlying attraction to such partners can be problematic. Now, I know someone who kept choosing partners who was not ready for commitment, leading to a cycle of disappointment and unfulfilled expectations. Another example, right? If you're in a toxic relationship and you see the patterns, if you continue to engage in these toxic behaviors like poor communication or lack of boundaries, expect the relationship to improve without making any changes, you're just setting yourself up for failure. And this could mean repeatedly getting into arguments without changing your communication style or addressing the underlying issues, right? Yesterday I did a video on the five love languages and how that can totally, if you understand, each other's love languages, how you can make those changes. Another thing to break the cycle. Um, so how can we, break this? The first step is to do self-reflection, awareness, recognize the patterns in the behavior and understand why they persist. Reflect on past experiences and identifying reoccurring themes and issues. So, like once these patterns are actively working and changing your habits on adopting new approaches, You realize that you're attracted to certain type of partner that leads to unhealthy relationships. Consider what qualities you need in a partner to feel healthier dynamics, right? So you want to embrace change, seek new experiences, the challenges of the old patterns. This could mean, trying new hobbies, meeting different kinds of people, or exploring new career paths, right? The goal is to step out of your comfort zone, be uncomfortable, create new positive experiences. um, some tips, let's say, for avoiding insanity. um, you want to not fall into the trap of doing the same thing over and over again, right? So if you see yourself doing the same thing over and over again, that's the pattern and you got to break it, right? So what's the things that you want to do? The first one you want to do, I would say, is you want to set clear goals, define what you want to achieve, and be willing to adapt your approach. um, Another one: learn from your mistakes, reflect on past failures, and and use those lessons as future, to make future decisions, right? um, Focus on what is working only. There's another video in there that I talked about. You only want to focus on what's working so that you can build off of that, not what isn't working. The other thing is you want to seek support. So, consider therapy, counseling, um, have a mentor, so you can just kind of gain new perspectives. People that are going to hold you to a higher level is so important to have, not just people around you that are just going to say yes to everything that you do, right? They're not challenging you in any way, and you're basically just getting your way all the time. No one needs that. It doesn't help. To me, it's not true friendship. A true friendship is when you're actually being challenged and they're seeing you bigger than you see yourself, right? So let's talk about how this affects relationships. Um, so, like, breaking the cycle of insanity can lead to healthier choices and patterns, and in relationships. So, by recognizing and breaking unproductive patterns, you can make more mindful and what's the word I'm looking for? Intentional decisions. This changes can improve the quality of your relationships, leading to more fulfilling and stable partnerships. Addressing Overcoming repetitive behaviors foster personal growth and deeper understanding of oneself. So, in conclusion, you guys, just to kind of wrap this up, Einstein's definition of insanity is a valuable reminder to evaluate our actions and make changes if we're not getting the results that we want in our lives, whether in our personal life, our careers, or relationships. Breaking these unproductive cycles is crucial for growth and success. So take a moment to reflect on your behaviors and consider changes that you might want to make to achieve different results. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully you found this helpful. Please give a like and thumbs up, share with others, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell just to get updated with all of our personal growth and relationships. And then, of course, I've got my social media links. You guys can follow me there. And until next time, you guys make it a great day. Take care. Comment down below. Bye from Joshua Tree.